Hey everybody, happy Labor Day, happy Monday if you don't celebrate a Labor Day wherever you are. Excuse me. Oh gosh. And welcome to part 1 of Let's Play The Sims 3. Dang, I forgot the name of it that quick. Oh my god. I'm such a loser. Hold on, I will get it. Summertime fun. Ha ha ha. I knew I was gonna get it. Ha. I don't know why I forgot that. Yeah. Summertime fun. And pretty much this is the Let's Play that I'm doing to show off a certain item that I just got. So the backstory to this is Aqua Summers and her sister is right here. This story is about not Aqua. The story is not really about Aqua, as you can tell because that is not Aqua in the thumbnail. It is Angel. Angel is her twin sister, and they just look really, really sad and really, really depressed. Well, there is a reason to that. They are in Sunlit Tides. They are in Sunlit Tides for a reason. Their grandmother recently just passed away, and this is their grandmother's summer home. Now, their grandmother doesn't live in, their grandmother didn't really live in Sunlit Tides, but this is where she would spend her vacations. And pretty much, you know, she was going through renovations of the house, and not a lot of the renovations were finished, completed, because of the fact that she unfortunately had an untimely demise, and pretty much she was setting this summer home up so that whenever they came, they could come and study, because she knew they were going to college, so they could study for college, and they can have fun with games, and she put in a whole bunch of colors simply because she thought that they would like a whole bunch of colors, and she put Aqua's room and Angel's room in their favorite colors. And then there are 2 rooms upstairs that are guest rooms, which will be the boys' rooms, but she did not get to finish that, unfortunately, because of the fact that she unfortunately passed away. So this is the kitchen right here, and pretty much the backstory to that is their grandmother just passed away, and now they are here to stay here for the summer, because they were going to come here and stay for the summer anyway, but they were coming to visit her. So when they first found out that she was gone and she wasn't coming back, it devastated them, and it brought them together a little bit as sisters, but there is a reason why they're not on good speaking terms right now, because of the fact of this boy right here. This boy right here is the reason that her, Angel, and Aqua are not speaking. So this is Joshua. Joshua, and the twins. They've known each other since childhood. This is one of their friends. Her name is Monique. They've known each other since childhood too. Casey is over here. This is Casey Gotham. Basically, they've known each other since childhood. The only person that hasn't known them since childhood is Quinn. Quinn is Monique's boyfriend. They met in junior high school when he transferred to because they're originally from Lucky Palms. So she met Quinn when they all went to junior high together, and he transferred there from Appaloosa Plains. That's where he's from, Appaloosa Plains. And then he transferred to Lucky Palms because his dad got a promotion in his job, and he was the CEO, and they wanted him to be the CEO in the Appaloosa Plains offices, main building. So yeah, that's pretty much his backstory. But he's not really, well, I'm not going to say he's not really important, because he is helping out. So, but the main thing is the 4 of them. yeah, the main thing is with the four of them. So Aqua and Joshua have been going out for 3 years, but here's the kicker. They've been going out for 3 years, but they've been keeping it a secret from Angel, because Angel is in love with Joshua. Not was, she still is. She's still in love with Joshua, and she felt like when it got to a situation, because they slipped up. So here's what happened. Aqua and Joshua, they clearly, we already get the assumption that Aqua is not a virgin anymore. So Aqua and Joshua were woohooing in her and her sister's room. And her sister came home. She wasn't expecting anything. She was expecting her sister to sit there, be on the bed, watch TV, whatever. But she didn't expect what she saw. She came in and she saw Aqua and Joshua woohooing in the bed, and it crushed her heart. She pretty much just yelled and she screamed, "How dare you? I confided in you. I trusted you. How could I not trust my own sister now? I can't trust. How am I supposed to trust you ever again? You knew I loved him. You knew I was in love with him, and you went behind my back and you slept with him. Like, you're a whore." She just called her all types of names and all types of stuff. She hasn't been doing that, she just did it that one day, like when she caught them. She hasn't been doing it to her. She's just totally avoided her. I mean, when I mean avoided her, they are filthy rich. Their family is like freaking rich. So they had a really, 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 really big house. It got so bad to the point where she had to move into a guest room. She couldn't even be in the same room as her sister. So twins who were once really close, and her and Aqua's hair used to be the same color, but since she got really upset and she hated the fact that she looked exactly like Aqua, she decided to change it into her favorite color, which is pink. And now her and Aqua they're just pretty. Aqua's pretty depressed. She feels really bad because she is the one that caused all this mess. Instead of just telling her sister how she really felt about Joshua too, she decided to just Joshua came to her and told her that he was in love with her. So Joshua fell in love with Aqua and told Aqua that, he confessed to Aqua that he was in love with her. And she just started crying, and he was wondering, what's going on? Why are you crying? I just told you that I loved you. Why would you cry about that? And it wasn't happy tears neither. Like, no, she just ran away, ran into the girls' bathroom, was crying. He couldn't go in the girls' bathroom, of course. So he just stood outside of the door and said, "Why are you crying?" And they stood there in high school having that conversation. So this is like the first time around, and then after that they've been going out for 3 years. They're like really in love, but she really, really loved her sister too, and she didn't want to hurt her sister, so she just said, "We cannot be together around my sister because she's in love with you." And that's how he found out that Angel was in love with him, because she told him. So not only did she betray her trust and get with Joshua, but she also told Joshua that Angel was in love with him. So it's like, how could I trust you ever again, knowing what I know now? So now that everything has happened and their grandmother has passed away, they came together a little bit, but Angel is still reluctant to talk to her sister because of what she did to her. And even though Monique is the one that's like, at the end of the day, you guys are sisters, she's going out with Joshua, it's okay. You didn't even, go out with anybody yet. You need to explore your options because, Joshua is no longer available. And Angel's like, I understand that, but I still love him. But Monique is the one that is she's the one that calms everybody down. She's like the equalizer, she's the calm one of the group. She's the understanding one. She understands both sides, and she doesn't take both sides, but she tries to understand both sides, and she wants to be that friend. And right now she's being there for Angel more than Aqua, because Aqua told her that she'll be alright, and as long as she has Joshua to comfort her and give her the comfort she needs, then she'll be alright. And this person over here that's making a really weird face, we should just, yeah, can you stop making that face? Thank you. Okay, so this is Casey Gotham, and Casey, oh, sorry, I saw something on my phone. Casey is pretty much the person that Angel has turned to, and this is a very hard situation for Casey as well, because Joshua is his best friend, like his very, very, very best friend. Like, the two of them met the twins around the same time, and as soon as Casey saw Angel, he knew that she was the one. Like, he instantly fell in love with Angel, but he knew that Angel was in love, or is in love still. She's still in love with him, mind you. Is in love with Joshua, and it's breaking his heart to see her like this. And he knows he can't fight Joshua, because Joshua is his best friend, and Joshua didn't do anything. He really didn't. He didn't know, so he didn't break her heart. So it's a really tough situation that Casey is in, because not only the girl that he loves the most is in love with another guy, but the other guy happens to be his best friend. And he's not really mad. I mean, he's upset with the way that Aqua did things, but he understands. He didn't want to, he understands her completely, and he's trying to explain that to Angel about the whole fact that that's your sister, and she didn't want to hurt you, but Angel is too stubborn right now, and she's just like, no, she hurt me in the worst possible way ever, and I don't think I could ever forgive her for that. And the only thing he can do is be there and comfort her and hug her. He really doesn't understand what to do in this type of situation, but he does understand what to do in this situation of when it comes to death in the family. Oop, my iPhone just popped out of the computer. Anyway, he does understand what it feels like to lose a loved one. He lost his mom and dad, so he was technically adopted, but he still got to keep his last name, which was Gotham. His parents died in an accident, and everybody in the neighborhood knew about it, and it was a sad moment, because they were very generous people. But anyway, this is not a story about Casey, but it is about Casey. So I guess I could tell you the rest of it. Casey lived with his grandparents for a while until he turned 18. He's 20 now. Like, they were all born in the same year, just in different months. So they're all about the same age now, except for Monique. Monique is pretty much 19, and the rest of them are like 20. And Quinn is older. Quinn is a older guy that she got with. So Quinn is like 23. Yeah, Quinn's 23. The twins are 20. Joshua's 21. We're not all in the same year. So I can't say they were all born in the same year, because they weren't. Joshua's 21. The twins are 20. Monique is 18. Yeah, she's 18, not 19. Monique is 18. Joshua's 21. The twins are 20. Casey is 20. And Quinn, who is the oldest out of everybody, is 23. So Quinn is like the responsible one, and he feels responsible for everybody on this trip. So Casey doesn't really know what to do when it comes to the whole love triangle thing, because he's never had a girlfriend. So he doesn't know what to expect, but he does know in his heart of hearts that he is in love with Angel, and he just wants to show her that he's in love with her, which is why he came on this trip, which is why the Let's Play is pretty much solely based on these two, because everybody else is together already. So these two are the only ones who are so far apart from each other, but he really wants to be with her really, really, really bad. When they first got to their grandmother's house, there was a note for them, or a letter for them, and in the letter their grandmother stated that they had to spend a huge chunk of their summer money, because they had like what was it, 400,000 simoleons? Yeah, so they came to Sunlit Tides with like over 400,000 simoleons, and they had to use a big chunk of that to buy back her bakery. And pretty much in this Let's Play, they have to earn 100,000 simoleons in pastries and stuff like that, you know, buying the pastries. So here is her bakery right here, and it's a little old-fashioned, you know, it doesn't look too modern, but after they hit the 100,000 simoleon mark, they have a choice of whether they want to continue as the story goes on, if they want to continue and keep and just open up in Sunlit Tides, or if they want to move to a new town and just forget about everything that has to do with their grandmother and just move on with their lives. Their friends can move on with their lives, and you know, whatever happens between them will happen. So when we hit 100,000 simoleons, we will get to make that choice. So pretty much Angel is still pretty upset and heartbroken. That's why she has a room to herself. She's not sharing a room with anybody. So she's a little bit heartbroken and a little bit upset about the whole fact of what her sister did to her. So she has to be, you know, a little bit isolated from everybody. But this house is gorgeous. I'm kind of happy with the result of this house, because of the fact that it took me hours, and then my game was crashing. My computer was crashing. First my game was crashing, and that pissed me off. And then my computer started crashing, and then it pissed me off even more. And I'm just like, why are you doing this to me? Why? So we're gonna have all of them, even though they're not hungry. I just want to get rid of these burgers that are on here with no plates. I don't know why the plates don't show up anymore. I mean, they are on plates, but I don't know why they just don't show up anymore. It's kind of annoying. But we're gonna play the game now, and I'm not gonna play it for that long, since this was really just an introduction to, you know, what they who they are and their backstories and why they're in this world doing what they're doing right now. So pretty much that's how it's gonna go, pretty much. So after they eat these burgers, I think we're just gonna end it on that note. Oh yeah, so just so you guys know, Aqua's into photography, and Angel really wanted to run the bakery with her grandmother, but her grandmother always told her that she had to wait until she was young. I mean, till she was old enough to actually be able to run the bakery. Now, you know, she's old enough, so she's going to take the chance that she can and try and make her grandmother proud and run the bakery. She also loves to dance, so we might get her the dancing pole. Well, not the dancing pole, but the pole to oh, she got a suntan? Oh, pleasantly warm. Oh, okay, I thought she got a suntan. I was about to say, oh my gosh, she's already beautiful now. Can you imagine with a suntan? Okay, So we're probably gonna get her like the ballet pole so she can, you know, learn how to. Somebody's in an area where it's dark. How are you in an area where it's dark? Is this house glitched already? Let me see. I think it is. Yes, it is. How is it glitched? Oh my gosh. How is it glitched that quick? Maybe they're just glitched because they are the only ones that went down there. I think I need to reset them. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So we're gonna go to you. And this is the beautiful. Okay, maybe I'll do it off camera. I feel sneeze. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Okay, so I think this is a. Oh Lord. A mysterious portal has appeared in your world. Anyway, I think we're gonna leave it at this. We're gonna leave it at this part. I think this is a good place to leave it since things are about to get a little weird, and then I have to unglitchify these sims. I don't know why they're glitching. But anyway, I hope you guys like this part. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And pretty much let me know in the comment section below how you feel about this backstory. And, you know, do you think it's sad? Do you think it's heartbreaking? You know, I'm the one that made up the story. But I feel pretty bad for Angel. Anyway, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. And, you know, do what you gotta do. Press that button, that big red subscribe button down below. Get low. Alright, I'm just gonna end it. That was really bad. That was really bad. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next part. Bye, guys.